Hey guys, welcome back to Everything Entertainment. Guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. I will really appreciate it. Guys, in today's video, we're going to be speaking about the one and only Mr. Gayton Mckenzie, who is addressing foreigners heads on. Honestly speaking, this is the only minister who is brave enough to literally speak everything that he should say, and he's saying the right things, and he's the only minister that has best interest of South Africans. Like Sana, I just feel like this man deserves to be a president because of wow, he loves South Africans so much, and for the fact that he's always saying that South Africans are the one that put him in his positions. I love it for him. So guys, he is saying a lot of stuff. I don't want to literally tell you guys before you guys can watch this video because of I was so shocked the whole time. Wow. Honestly speaking, this is the time. We cannot have foreigners literally dominating in a company that is belong to South Africa. We cannot have foreigners dominating in a government. We cannot have that. Imagine have a CEO of a foreigner. Obviously, that person is literally gonna prioritize his people. He's literally gonna make sure that his people are literally filling the position that belong to South Africans. So Gayton Mckenzie is literally addressing that heads on. But you guys don't want to see this video because I was literally cheering up for him. I was like, wow, this man is so brave, and this is what South Africa is looking for: a brave leader, a leader who's gonna literally do everything to see South Africa be a better country. So without rambling too much, guys, I'm gonna post the video here and I'll back with the rest of my commentary.
They must go, and you must replace them with South Africans. Even if it means that CEOs has to go so we can put CEOs that love South Africans. Nothing occupies my mind for the next 3 weeks like the foreigners working in your department. I want them out. I said it. I want them out. South Africa's got the highest unemployment rate. Children, adults are committing suicide because they can't get jobs. And hear me very nicely. They can't get jobs. The biggest crisis facing our country is unemployment. Unemployment has the potential of causing massive riots in this country. Then some of you sitting here has the audacity to hire foreigners instead of South Africans. I don't care how you used to do it, but for as long as I am the minister, there will be no foreigner that will work in an entity while a South African can do the same thing. I want you to know this year, I'm busy with it. Some of you that want to defend that will be fired. Because none of you sitting here would have had a job today if people were having the same backward thinking that some of you are displaying when it comes to local labor. Nobody in this room, I check your CVs, has a special skill. Not one. Not one of us in this room has a special skill that you can't find in this country. Not one person in this room. But you have a job. Now imagine if somebody has given your job to a foreigner. There's no foreigner that will work in the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture that does not have a special skill. Not one. So if you are foreigners, there's entities, a PA, a handyman, a driver. I expect the CEOs, I expect the board chairpersons and the whole board to take action within 2 weeks after receiving my letter tomorrow. You take action. What is action? They must go, and you must replace them with South Africans. It is not xenophobic. You are not a chairperson in Zimbabwe. You are not a chairperson in Angola. You can go to all those entities in Zimbabwe and Angola and tell me if you can find a South African. We must leave the self-hate of our people. Nothing that you can say to me will explain to me the rationale or the justification to have foreigners without a special skill. If we're doing something in the, let's say, astronaut, I think that's a special skill to be an astronaut. I could understand that. But we are not NASA here. We are DSEC. So go and get your house in order because the storm is coming. I'm going to be relentless. Even if it means the CEOs has to go so we can put CEOs that love South Africans. Nothing occupies my mind for the next 3 weeks like the foreigners working in your department. I want them out. I said it. I want them out. Get them out before I get you out. It's going to happen. I've set myself 5 weeks. I'm 2 weeks in. In 5 weeks, we shall give those jobs because some of you have forgotten how it feels not to have a job. Some of you don't know that people are getting depression because they can't find a job. South Africans are sitting outside praying for a job. I got a message from a gentleman yesterday that said to me, Minister, in fact, I want to read the message. He said it to the office and the office sent it to me. This is what a South African is saying. And I was seized the whole night thinking about this message. This is what the person says. His name is Gayton. He says, good evening, Minister Mckenzie. Thank you for doing this. I believe this PA lady, Portia, was appointed in my place. I went to the interview in 2021, and everyone seemed happy with me. It was my best interview. Thereafter, they ghosted me. No regret, nothing. No letter. This after I attended 3 phases of the interview. I was shattered and still question myself about what could have happened. What did I do wrong? This audit you are busy with, Minister Mckenzie, would be closure for me. I promise you that some of you that hires foreigners will be gone in 4 weeks. I promise you that. Because South Africans are jobless. And if I'm being given a choice to not go after this audit or lose my job, I will resign. Because I know the pain of not having a job. You should start applying for jobs in Zimbabwe and Angola and see how does these people feel that are South Africans. I hope I'm very, very clear on this issue. Tomorrow you will receive a letter including your entity of the blind. There's illegal foreigners there. It can't be. It will never be. It stops today. Most of your entities sitting here, go and fix that thing. Because I'm coming for you if you don't fix it. We put South Africans first. Because Peace Mabe and Gayton Mckenzie has been put here by South Africans. And I will serve the interest of South Africans. And she will serve the interest of South Africans before we serve the interest of anybody else. I hope that's very clear.
Guys, I know, as you guys have seen from the video, oh my god, Gayton, you are loved this side. You are loved because of like, it is time. There's no way that South Africa is gonna have 8.2 million of people that are unemployed. That's so diabolical. There's no way that we have reached to this point as a country. 32.9 South Africans are without a job. Guys, if you guys are always saying that we always blame foreigners for what we should be blamed for, if that's the case, why South Africans are out of job? 8.2 million of them are out of job. Who is occupying those jobs? Because clearly it's not South Africans. This is crazy, guys. We need to stand up for our country. We're thinking it's so nice that we have leaders like Gayton Mckenzie that we can literally count on. So this is the right thing to do, guys. We literally have to put PA for presidency. We really need to do that because of wow. Imagine if Gayton was a minister of Home Affairs. Sana, South Africa will literally be in a good place right now. We'll be speaking positive stuff about our countries. The borders will be secured. All illegal foreigners will be out of our country. Do you guys remember what Gayton did? Abahambe, like, wow, this man really loved this country, and we can see it. He's literally proving it. Like, he's like, for the fact that he's willing to risk his job for South Africa, it's such a lot. It raises a lot. You get what I'm saying? So we really need to support him, guys. We really need to be behind him because of like, we can see that he's trying to be the best leader for this country. You get what I'm saying? Guys, there's the time he was saying, Kuti, like, you can never be a CEO in Zimbabwe. I was like, clock that in, mister, because of like, that is so true, guys. That is so true. This thing is only happening in South Africa. Honestly. You can never be a CEO in Zambia. You can never be a CEO in Angola. If that's happened, then God bless you. But it's rare for that to happen. But in South Africa, a lot of these people are occupying those kind of places. And that's not a scarce skill. Wow, guys. We literally have a wonderful person as a leader, and we really need to support him. So yeah, I just want to like show you guys, Kuti, like the amount of unemployment people that we have in the country. I know I said it, Kuti, like it's 8.2, but I just want you guys to look at this video. This is so heartbreaking. Like, our people are going hungry because of like, they don't have jobs. Whereas there are a lot of people that are working, but they are not South Africans. So the fact that Gayton Mckenzie is willing to literally put that to an end, Sana, personally for me, I'm up for it, because there's no way that you're gonna study your whole life for something that you really love and you're not gonna end up doing that. You're gonna end up being unemployed because of like they prioritize a foreigner in your position. Guys, it's high time that South Africans should be prioritized. This is something that we shouldn't even like talk about a lot. It's a law. It should be like that automatically. But because this country loves foreigners a lot, it's not like that. So we must fight this wholeheartedly, guys. So I'm gonna post a video, guys, here about 8.2 million unemployed South Africans. So please watch this video.
8.2 million working-age South Africans were out of work in the first 3 months of the year, with unemployment edging up to 32.9%. That's from 31.9% in the last 3 months of last year. Youth and women remain the most vulnerable in the economy, and concerningly, many of them are discouraged from continuing their job hunts. So what role could small and medium-sized enterprises and cities like Johannesburg play to put a lid on the crisis? Business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo has the details.
Space of just 3 months, almost 300,000 more South Africans joined the unemployment queue. Today, a staggering 8.2 million people in the country are officially without work, with the unemployment rate edging up 1 percentage point in the first quarter of the year to 32.9% from 31.9% in the last 3 months of 2024. Statistician General Risenga Maluleke says there is one piece of data he has not seen in the 30 years he has worked in statistics, including the 7.5 years at StatsSA.
Out of the 10.3 million young people aged 15 to 24 years in South Africa, 3.8 million of those are not in employment, education or training, returning a net rate of 37.1%.
For me, like, I see like we pass, we go to school, we get good grades, we go to university, we get degrees, but we can't find job because the government is failing the youth. But on the other side, I can see on the business side, when you want to open a business, it's all good. So I have a good planning for my future. I think I'll go for the business side.
So as you guys have seen from the video, guys, you guys have seen so many people. Like, there's a lot of them. Do you guys saw that queue? Wow. And people will be like, please don't blame our foreigners for everything. Who should we blame? Because of, like, ever since they came into our country, we have been facing this. We have been facing this problem. Also, our government is failing us as well. We're not only blaming them, we blame our government as well, because they are the ones that are literally calling them from Zimbabwe and Nigeria to come and occupy spaces that belong to South Africans. Wow. But we have Gayton, guys. We have Gayton. So let's rest assured, like, Gayton is really gonna change this, and with support that comes from South Africans, he's gonna be able to achieve this. So yeah, guys, please comment down below what you guys think about this video, guys. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See you guys on my next one. Bye, guys.